Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Magic News with Magic Ridge. I'm your host, Ridge. Nice to meet you. And today, we have the remainder of the Time Spiral Remastered previews. So we have reached the end. They have spoiled all the cards. So, before I get into it, I want to shout out Commander Wars. Go check it out. Also, if you're here, you're watching these and you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Alright, let's get into it. So first up on the chopping block is Dobin's Veto. So 1 plains, 1 island, 2 CC, instant speed. This spell cannot be countered. Counter target non-creature spell. Cool old border. Next, we have one that I kind of need a copy of, so I'm kind of excited about this one. We have Vanquisher's Banner for 5 of any color mana. 5 CC artifact. As a Vanquisher's Banner enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Shade, Angel, whatever it may be. Creatures you control of the chosen type get +1/+1. And whenever you cast a creature spell of the chosen type, draw a card. So it's also got like a pseudo draw on it. Very nice, very nice. This guy is well over $10. 10, 15, 20 bucks, somewhere around in there. So that's a nice one. Some more money. Where the money at? Right here it is. Next up, I think we can go back to the old ways here. So next we have Herborg, Tomb of Yogmoth. Something I also need another copy of. Actually, I have no copies of this. I need the single copy of it. So it is a legendary land. Each land is a swamp in addition to other land types. I need this for Shade deck. Just basically making the non-swamps into swamps for ramp reasons. Next up, we have Leveler, 5 mana of any color, 5 CC, artifact creature type, Juggernaut, 10/10. When Leveler enters the battlefield, exile all cards from your library and then play Labman or Thassa's Oracle and win the game. This, along with Thassa's Oracle, there's like no answer for it besides a counterspell. How do I know? I was playing it the other day with my friend, and I was like, man, I can't even Path to Exile like Leveler. It's an ETB. Same thing with Thassa's Oracle trigger. It's an ETB trigger, so you're gonna have to stifle that or whatever, and there's very few things for that, so it's quite the combo. Next up, we have Hivestone, 2 mana of any color, 2 CC, artifact creatures you control are slivers in addition to their other creature types. Okay. Sure. Next, we have Hollow One, 5 mana of any color, 5 CC, artifact creature Golem. A little more Golem love. This spell costs 2 mana less of any color for each card you've cycled or discarded this turn. It also has cycling 2. You can discard this card to draw a card for 2 of any color mana, and it is a body, power, toughness 4/4. Next up, we have Epic Experiment. X mana of any color along with a blue and mountain. So 2 CC plus X, sorcery speed, exile the top X cards of your library. You may cast instant and sorcery spells, multiple, with converted mana cost X or less from among them without paying their mana costs. Then put all cards exiled this way that weren't cast into your graveyard. Wow. Next, we have Tide Hollow Sculler. It is a Plains and Swamp 2 CC artifact creature zombie. I really like the artwork of this guy, and the border goes together very well. When Tide Hollow Sculler enters the battlefield, target opponent reveals their hand, and you choose a non-land card from it, exile that card. When Tide Hollow Sculler leaves the battlefield, return the exiled card to its owner's hand. So basically one of those enter the battlefield, exile until leaves battlefield type effects. I don't know if I mentioned it. Body and power and toughness 2/2. Next we have a Mystic Sanctuary. It is a land island. You could tap it to add a blue mana to your mana pool. Mystic Sanctuary enters the battlefield tapped unless you control 3 or more islands. When Mystic Sanctuary enters the battlefield untapped, you may put a target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard on top of your library. Very nice indeed. Next, I also don't really remember this guy. So we have Ith, High Arcanist. 5 mana of any color and a Plains island. So 7 CC, legendary creature type human wizard, 3/5 vigilance. You can tap this guy, untap target attacking creature, prevent all damage that would be dealt to and dealt by that creature this turn. And it's got suspend 4 for a Plains island. So 2 mana for the suspend. Not too bad at all. Untaps a creature kind of like that land. What is that land? Yeah, I can't remember the land, but you guys know. You know what it is. Write in the comments. Next, we have Mortify. 1 mana of any color and a plain swamp. 3 CC instant speed. Destroy target creature or enchantment. The art is cool. The old border is cooler. Together, they are one. Next up, we've got Banalish Calvary. 1 mana of any color and a plains. 2 CC creature human knight 2/2 with flanking. Whenever a creature without flanking blocks this creature, the blocking creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn. Next up, we have Castle Raptors. It costs 4 mana of any color and a plains. 5 CC creature type bird soldier 3/3 with flying. As long as you cast Raptors, as long as Castle Raptors is untapped, it gets +0/+2, so it gets a little extra booty. Next up, we have Children of the Corn. Just kidding. Children of Coralus. 1 mana of the Plains variety. 1 CC creature type human rebel cleric. 1/1. You can sacrifice Children of Coralus. You gain life equal to the life you've lost this turn. This is kind of nice. They'll see it coming, though, unless you have some flash shenanigans. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Next, we have Judge Unworthy. 1 mana of any color and a plains. 2 CC instant speed. Choose target attacking or blocking creature. Scry 3, which is a very strange ability in white. Then reveal the top card of your library. Judge Unworthy deals damage equal to that card's converted mana cost to that creature. A very interesting white spell. Instant. Very nice. Next up, we have Outrider Encore. 2 mana of any color and a plains. 3 CC creature type core rebel knight. 2/2 with flanking. We just went over flanking. You can tap 0 mana. The next 1 damage that would be dealt to Outrider Encore this turn is dealt to target creature you control instead. 0 mana. You can do that infinitely, pretty much. Next, an interesting card that I've used a little bit, but not much. We have Rebuff the Wicked. 1 mana plains, 1 CC instant speed. Counter target spell that targets a permanent you control. Very, very nice. It's not the end-all, be-all counter spell. It only counters a spell that targets a permanent you control. So it's probably also not a game-ending spell. But yeah, very, very interesting. This guy I like a lot. This 1 common is my favorite card in the entire Time Spiral Remastered set. Just putting that out there. We have Shade of Trocaire. 3 mana of any color and a plains. 4 CC creature type Shade in white. What? He is a 1/2. You could tap a plains to give Shade of Trocaire +1/+1 until end of turn. He also has suspend 3 for 1 plains. Very, very nice. The artwork is on point. Man, I love this guy, dude. Somebody mail me 50 of these. I just want a collection. I want to own a piece of the market on this guy. Even though it'll never go up. Because he is just a common shade boy. Alright. Next we have 1 cool card that is often not used. But I've used it before. We have Dreamscape Artist. For 1 mana of any color in a island. 2 CC creature type human spell shaper. 1/1. You can tap 2 mana of any color and a island. 3 mana. And tap this guy. Discard a card. Sacrifice a land. Search your library for up to 2 basic land cards, put them onto the battlefield, then shuffle your library. This, once again, is ramp. Next up, we've got Joda's Avenger. 5 mana of any color and an island. 6 CC, creature type Shapeshifter. 4/4, you could tap 0 mana ability. Until end of turn, Joda's Avenger gets -1/-1 and gains your choice of double strike, protection from red, vigilance, or shadow. So a 3/3 with shadow for 6. Once again, it's pretty cool. The artwork is pretty cool as well. Nice. Nice. Next up, we have Primal Plasma, 3 mana of any color and a island. 4 CC, creature type elemental shapeshifter, has unknown power and toughness. As Primal Plasma enters the battlefield, it becomes your choice of a 3/3 creature, a 2/2 creature with flying, or a 1/6 creature with defender. Nice. Next up, we have Slipstream Serpent, 7 mana of any color and a island. 8 CC, creature type Serpent, 6/6. Slipstream Serpent can't attack unless defending player controls an island. So basic, oh wait, not Island Walk, can attack unless they have an island. When you control no island, sacrifice Slipstream Serpent. It also has Morph for 5 mana of any color and a island. So 6 mana for the Morph. Just no. Not at all. Negative. Garbage. Next up, we have Stormcloud Dinge. I have the word I want to say up here in the old brain. Denigen? It's like, I don't know how to say that. It's in my brain though. 4 mana of any color and a island. 5 CC, creature type, whatever the heck that is. 3/3 flying. When Stormcloud blank, can block only creatures with flying. Also for Mountain, 2 mana of the fire variety. Stormcloud Dinge, that's what I want to say, gets +2/+0 until end of turn and deals 1 damage to you. Kind of another nope for me, dog. Next up, we have Whip Spine Drake, 3 mana of any color and island, 5 CC, creature Drake, 3/3 with flying. Also has Morph for 2 mana of any color and a Plains, so 3 mana for its Morph. The artwork is pretty cool. Also, this video is just going to be one long video. I believe last night when I looked up how many cards were still not spoiled in the set, and I think the first 4 or 5 were spoiled yesterday, we still had like 34 cards or something that wasn't spoiled. So yeah, I'm just going to make this one big video with about 40 or so spoilers. So just throwing that out there. Next up, we have Deadly Grub, 2 mana of any color and a swamp, 3 CC, creature insect, 3/1 with vanishing 3. This creature enters the battlefield with 3 time counters on it. At the beginning of your upkeep, remove a time counter from it. When the last is removed, sacrifice it. When Deadly Grub dies, if it had no time counters on it, create a 6/1 green insect creature token with Shroud. It can't be blocked. It can't be the target of spells or abilities. So it's Shroud, not Shadow. My bad. I was thinking it had Shadow there for a second, but it has Shroud, so nobody can target it. Next up, we have Deep Cavern Amp, 2 mana of any color and a swamp, 3 CC, creature type Imp Rebel, 2/2, flying haste. Also has Echo, discard a card. I'd rather discard a card than pay a mana cost. So yeah, there's that. Art's okay. Just also, art stuff, personal opinion. I don't speak for the whole community, obviously. Next up, we have Gorgon Recluse, 3 mana of any color and swamp, 5 CC, creature type Gorgon, 2/4. Whenever Gorgon Recluse blocks or becomes blocked by a non-black creature, destroy that creature at end of combat. It also has Madness, swamp, 2 mana. If you discard this card, discard it into exile. When you do, cast it for its Madness cost or put it into your graveyard. Next up, we have Mass of Ghouls, 3 mana of any type, and swamp, 5 CC, 5/3, creature type Zombie Warrior, with a bunch of flavor text. Next, we have a cool card, which one of the reasons I always wanted to make Skeleton Tribal a thing. Excuse me while I drink some of this pink. You didn't get to see the back of it, so not sponsored. Mountain Dew. One day, hit me up, perhaps. Also, if you have not tried Major Melon, woo, check it out. If you like watermelon, it is very good. Once again, we have Minions Murmurs, 2 mana of any color, and Swamp 4cc sorcery speed. You draw X cards and lose X life, where X is the number of creatures you control. I used to own a foil of this. I think I sent it in and no longer have it. I would like to own one again. Look at those skeletons. Look at that art. Look at that black cleric fellow in there. It's very nice. Next, we have Muck Drub, 3 mana of any color, and Swamp 5cc creature type beast 3/3 with flash. When Muck Drub enters the battlefield, change the target of target spell that targets only a single creature to Muck Drub. Also has Madness for a 2 of any color mana and a Swamp 3 mana for the Madness. Next, we have Psychotic Episode. 1 mana of any color and Swamp 3cc sorcery speed. Target player reveals their hand and the top card of their library. You choose a card revealed this way. That player puts the chosen card on the bottom of their library. It also has Madness, 1 mana of any color, and a Swamp, Yeah. Next, we have Rothai Trapper, 1 mana of any color, and a Swamp, 2cc, creature type human rebel rogue. 1/2, you can pay 1 black mana and tap this guy to tap target creature. Moving on, we have Rigid Kutzite. 1 black mana, 1cc, creature type horror spell shaper. 1/1. 1 mana of any color and a Swamp. You can tap this fellow, discard a card, target creature gets +1/+0 and gains first strike until end of turn. That artwork is fire. Yeah, fire, dude. Oh yeah. I like it. It's also got my name plus a D in there. Alright, Magic Kutzite. Alright, next we have Sangro Phage. For a Swamp 2cc, creature type zombie, 3/3. I don't know if I must have moved the camera. I don't know. I probably didn't even center it. That's okay. Stuff happens. At the beginning of your upkeep, tack Sangro Phage unless you pay 2 life. Once again, no thank you. Pass. Next, we have Skittering Monstrosity for 3 mana of any color and blacks, 5cc, creature type horror. 5/5, when you cast a creature spell, sacrifice Skittering Monastery. Once again, I feel like this is a garbage card, but maybe I'm wrong. Next, we have Trespasser Ilvek. 2 mana of any color and a Swamp, 3cc, creature type human rogue, 3/1. Discard a card, Trespasser Ilvek, gain shadow until end of turn. Yeah. Unlike some of the others, I like this one. I'm going to discard it to basically possibly make it unblockable. Next, we have Ark Blade. 3 mana of any color and Mountain, 5cc, red sorcery. Ark Blade deals 2 damage to any target. Exile Ark Blade with 3 time counters on it. Suspend 3. You can pay 2 mana of any color and a Mountain, 3 mana for its suspend cost instead. Next, we have Needle Peak Spider. There we go. Got it. Got him! For 3 mana of any color and a Mountain 4cc creature type spider. Ew! It is a 4/2 with reach with some flavor boys in there. Next up, we have Rift Elemental. 1 mana of any color, 1cc, not any color, it's a red boy. 1 red mana. Creature type Elemental. 1 mana of any color and a Mountain, 2 mana. Remove a time counter from a permanent you control or suspended card you own. Rift Elemental gets +2/+0 until end of turn. He is also a 1/1. He being, I don't know, it's an elemental. I don't want to assume gender there. Next up, we have Primal Force Mage. 2 mana of any color and a Forest, 3 mana. Creature Elf Shaman, 2/2. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, target creature gets +3/+3 until end of turn. Artwork pretty cool. Next up, we have Thornweld Archer. 1 mana of any color and a forest, 2cc, creature type Elf Archer. 2/1, Reach Death Toucher. An old school feller. They're nice. Next up, we have Sapphire, Eriksdotter, something like that. 1 forest, 1 plains, 2 CC, legendary creature, human scout. Sacrifice Sapphire. When target creature is put into your graveyard this turn, return that card to the battlefield. It also has power and toughness 2/2. Next up, we have a Clockwork Hydra, 5 mana of any color, 5 CC, artifact creature Hydra. It's a 0/0. Clockwork Hydra enters the battlefield with 4 +1/+1 counters on it. Whenever Clockwork Hydra attacks or blocks, remove a +1/+1 counter from it. If you do, Clockwork Hydra deals 1 damage to any target. You can tap it to put a +1/+1 counter on Clockwork Hydra. Very nice. Next, we have Coalition Relic. 3 mana of any color, 3 CC, artifact. You could tap this feller to add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. You can tap it to put a charge counter on Coalition Relic. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, remove all charge counters from Coalition Relic. Add 1 mana of any color for each charge counter removed this way. Nice to see Coalition Relic reprint. I wouldn't mind grabbing one of those. Next up, we have Paradise Plume. 4 mana of any color, 4 CC, artifact. As Paradise Plume enters the battlefield, choose a color. Purple! Just kidding. Whenever a player casts a spell of the chosen color, you gain 1 life. That's any player, all players, all the players. You can tap this Plume to add 1 mana of any... 1 mana of the chosen color, rather. Sorry! Next up, we have Prismatic Lens. 2 mana of any color, artifact. You can tap this fella to add 1 colorless mana to your mana pool, or you can tap a mana, tap this artifact to add 1 mana of any color, a little mana color fixing, if you will. Next up, we have Silversmith. 2 mana of any color, 2 CC, artifact creature, Spell Shaper, 1/1. You can tap 1 mana of any color, tap this guy, discard a card, create a 1/1 colorless sliver, 1/1 colorless sliver, artifact creature token, name Metallic Sliver. Okay, next we have good old Terramorphic Expanse, land. You can tap Terramorphic Expanse, search your library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield, tap, then shuffle your library. Once again, kind of color fixing. What kind of mana do you need at that point in time in the game? Next up, we have Secret Plans for a Forest and Island 2 CC enchantment. Face down creatures you control get +0/+1, a little extra booty. Whenever a permanent you control is turned face up, draw a card. So, some morph stuff. Little Simic morph action. Next up, we have Manifold Key. For 1 mana of any color, 1 CC, artifact. You can tap 1 mana of any color and this artifact. Untap another target artifact. You can also tap 3 mana of any color and tap this artifact. Target creature can't be blocked this turn. That's kind of cool. Wouldn't mind owning a copy or 2 of this as well. Next up, possible last spoiler. Yes, it is the last spoiler of this season for Time Spiral Remastered. Next up, Strixhaven. We have Sorceress Spyglass. For 2 mana of any color, 2 CC, artifact. As Sorceress Spyglass enters the battlefield, look at an opponent's hand, then choose any card name. Activate abilities of the sources with the chosen name. Can't be activated unless they're mana abilities. I'm not sure what I just read there. I've seen it before, I believe. Yeah. So if you're still here and you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button. Hater. No, I'm just kidding. Also, check out Commander Wars. It is a channel that I'm kind of